What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering some updates on our 84 359 Peterbilt project. We had a massive order of parts come in from 4 State Trucks. Shout out to Brian over there, the boss man, and Jeremy, the parts man, for getting us all set up. We've got some really cool products we'll be putting on here, starting with some new battery and toolboxes going on this rig. All right, so what we've got is one of the most expensive tools you can have. That's an air tool. It's called a Huck gun, and Huck, the company, I don't know if it's a company, but they basically patent the design on this thing. And this tool right here, singular tool, is like 1,800 bucks. Yeah, let that sink in. And what we're gonna be doing, starting with Ed here, our new truck mechanic, we're gonna be riveting the latches to go on these step boxes here and getting them mounted on the truck and seeing what else we can get into and opening up all kinds of other cool parts to get installed on the truck today. So we've got screw here, it slides over, and what it does is it pulls this collar down nice and tight, and it latches onto these threads that aren't even real threads. So just keep doing that until it actually breaks it off, just like that. Boom. Now we have our handles that hold the battery covers on there like they were from the factory, ready to rip. And I actually opted for some classic style step boxes with the old school diamond plate and stuff like that. So these are gonna look really good. What rope? Oh, you biscuit. Well, we might have broke it. Fantastical. That can't be good for it. Round two. I think we've got it. Got it right. Hopefully. There we go. Think it'll grab what's left of this one? Nope. Guess we'll have to cut that one off. That's all right. We got half of it done. So I'm gonna let Ed cut that off right quick. Come over here and check out all the other cool parts we've got.
Ooh.
All right. So over here, Ryan is working on. Did you get the audio right this time? There are a lot of people complaining about the audio camera.
I'm trying.
So we're filming on a really nice, expensive Sony camera now instead of iPhones, trying to bring some better content to the world. We've got some beautiful half fenders here. And Ed's in the background grinding that bolt off. So give him just a second. I'll just talk a lot of nonsense. There we go, okay. So these are a quilted fender. You can see all these X's in them. Once you peel this off, we're gonna have beautiful stainless fenders with quilt pattern in them, and they're gonna look really, really sick. We've got some new fender lights, new marker lights. We've got new mud flaps going on the back. We've got a Merit deck plate going on this thing. It's gonna look sick. And then right here, you guys already know the deal. We only put this seat in literally every truck we have. The Kenworth has them. Brutus, the blue Peterbilt, has them. The hybrid Peterbilt's got them. These are, I'll just start talking more nonsense while Ed's over there grinding on stuff and whatever. And you know, these are really nice and all this good there. Okay, so we've got Vendetta mid-back seats, only available from 4 State Trucks. These things are really cool. These are what's going in our Peterbilt 359 project. It's gonna look sick. So while Ed is working on that, we're gonna get that battery box bolted up, but we've also got new mud flaps to go on the hood, some Peterbilt mud flaps. We've got some mud flaps to actually bolt on the battery box, and these are gonna look sick too. So let's go get that box mounted up, help Ed do that, and then we can work on putting some lights in this thing and all kinds of other stuff. So I think my phone's ringing, which always happens when I'm about to start a clip. Again, are you sure this is not too dark for the people?
It looks pretty bright, look.
And I'll be showing them all of our trash over there.
Whoa.
Make it a little bit brighter.
A little bit brighter?
Bring the brightness up some. Is it getting better yet?
I feel like 60.
Or are you shooting at a different feet per second this go around?
Yeah, 60.
Okay, all right, maybe we've got it set.
Feet
So,
per second.
I'm gonna have Ed go ahead and, before we mount this box up, go ahead and mount these right there, and they're gonna hang off each side. So these were on it like from the factory. It's kind of an old school thing. We're gonna continue with the old school look. I've decided not to mess with the factory stacks because they're original and it's nice and quiet. So we're gonna work on getting that cleaned up, polishing this tank out, and then while Ed's working on drilling that and playing with our hook gun, there's something funny going on with it. We're gonna work on getting some fender mud flaps mounted, and we've got some new lights. All right, we got new fender mud flaps, fender lights, all this good stuff. We got what I would say is the best workbench in the industry right here. I actually bought all of these things on a deal for like 20 bucks a piece. This company that did garbage collection called it quits, so we bought a bunch of garbage cans, like 30 of them. But we've got new fender lights. Let's see how this has been painted black. We've got new chrome, boy. And these mud flaps are gonna look good. So let me get some tools, work on getting this stuff unbolted and installing the new stuff. And then later, while we're installing stuff, Ed can go back and wire it up. We got the Nutbreaker 9000 on here, got the 1/2-inch drive, shoot. Get this old one ripped off to here. We got some new hardware to go on it. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a good thing we got it because this is breaking them off. Oh, looks like we might need to find some fender washers for our fender mud flap. Yep. These things have been on here since 1984, boy. Okay, what's left of one old mud flap coming out. Oh, nice. That one's gone. Well, we may need to go find some fender washers. I mean, I don't mind reusing these old ones, but we're at a stalemate. We need fender washers for our fender mud flaps. Yep, you got to cut it. You need a cutty. All right, well, we're at a stopping point on our mud flaps.
Bro,
it's always something. We need fender washers. We don't have any.
If
Go to
we
the
were-
hardware store, Ryan. Run there really quick.
if we weren't filming,
We need to get something done today.
we wouldn't have any
Phone's
problems.
going off like crazy. Well, guys, wham!
Whoa, dude!
I snapped my fingers like that,
It
and
was
that
just
step box
there.
is on there. Yeah, I'm just that good.
Do
When I
it.
wake up every morning, I piss excellence.
Yeah, you wish.
All right, let's see how it's gonna look. Just freaking cherry. I think that goes perfect with the old school truck.
Yeah, it looks good.
Especially these old school latches that we've got here. That looks really good. And then when we hang a mud flap on the back of it, that's gonna look good. And what that is, that's mainly to protect your fuel tanks from rock slinging. So mud flap there, mud flap there. We're gonna put a mud flap on the back of the tank, 3 on the tires and 1 on the back, 1 on the 5th wheel. And then 1 in the passenger seat, so I don't hear Ryan yakking on the whole way somewhere. All right. Well, Ed's working on that. He's got the box mounted up there. We got to get some fender washers before we can mount these mud flaps on the fenders. Let's do these. I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, we got stuff to do this. Here, it's in my pocket.
Whoa.
How you thought? Oh, something holding a wire up there. These right here. Well, we had to find a wrench. We've redone all of our wiring. He probably don't like it when we use his government name. He's like, don't say that out loud. People are looking for me.
Whoa.
Oh, you know, there's something else we have to do, and it may contradict these lights, because we've got some other really cool parts we need to dig out.
Which is
some really cool front fender things. We've got like fender panties for the front of this thing.
Huh.
Wait till you see them. Hey. Oh yeah. Wait till we make sure we got the right stuff. Hey, are these the same or different?
Yeah, it looks like they're the same, just unpainted. But what do I know?
39872. Okay, same both sides. Got the United Pacificas on here. Dude, those look fresh. And they're the LED. Shoot. And like I said, we're just gonna lay all this stuff back here and let Ed fix it.
Fix it.
Put it back where it was. Dude,
Yeah.
that looks way more better. Got some new, oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's go find the fender panties.
Dude, you got a freaking mess over here.
All right, here we go. We got some front fender covers. These are gonna look sick. This is like old school stuff. Oh, this requires drilling. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let's go see how they fit. Oh, bro, this is gonna look sick. Oh yeah. See, they like tuck on the fender here.
Can't really see them.
All right, I think we'll put the quit dropping stuff, please. I'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Ryan's the dropper of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it like it's hot. Oh. It's kind of cool working on something that's not like perfectly perfect, because it's like perfectly imperfect. Like this thing's got some battle scars. She's been out there. She's been around the world. She's seen a few things. Uh-oh. What was that?
That was your fender panty.
My fender painting? How is this stuff over here? What is it? So, I've got her creased up in there in her home, but once we pull this thing around tight, it's gonna look good. Ryan is not cultured to know what looks good and what doesn't look good.
I just think
You're an uncultured individual.
it's like putting a quilt.
Have you ever seen the movie Sling Blade? No, so hush. Alright, let's get this light on. Should we whistle and diesel the light for
I was
removal?
thinking that. I like that.
No, no, no.
Let me do the honors.
Ew, that's gonna hurt my fingernail. I get this wire unbanded off here. Ed did such a good job. We're just like undoing all the work he did. Not all of it, but some of it. He
Who?
had to rewire all the headlights on this thing because they were in despair. Huh, would you look at that? Edward forgot to hook a wire up. Or are these just one wire fire?
Yeah,
One wire fire?
that's the way they had it, and it's a nightmare.
Well, these got 3 wires in them. Whoa.
Woohoo.
These are turn signals.
And running.
Uh-oh, I think you forgot to put one in.
What?
He's like, is he serious or not?
I'm new here.
What's your name? Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
These are amber front and rear, which whatever, I guess. It's not gonna be a bad thing.
Can you just take the plates off and put a...
And these are LED, and they're still glass lens. I think. Well, maybe they're plastic, but they are heavy. Here, feel how heavy it is, guys.
Wow.
It's so heavy. Uh-oh. Yep, she broke it.
Take a hammer to it.
It's broken.
Dude, you knocked
you
the
have it.
dust off of it.
That's what I do. The rubber. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey.
whoa.
Hey now.
You're not perfect. We don't show your imperfections.
Yeah, you do.
No. What are you talking about? Oh, homie. Brand new.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is nice. Alright, Ed, we gotta stay tonight and get all this done. So,
You gotta break them in.
don't plan on going nowhere? He said that's fine.
Yeah, you don't know what you're signing up for, man.
He's signing up for the volunteer hours. He's a volunteer wireman.
And then he'll pay you
He's
with
a
pizza.
volunteer wireman.
He said pizza party at 9.
Pizza party on a Sunday morning. But you have to come here.
It's like,
Shoot, look at that, boy. My job's done here.
yeah.
Ed's got it from here. I'll leave these tools for him so he knows how to use them whenever he goes the next time around.
Yeah.
That's gonna look good when it's all done, tidied up. Shoot, we even got some of these for the front of the fuel tanks. And this is gonna match the quilted fenders we have. You didn't think about that, did you?
No.
Yeah. That's what happens when you've never seen a movie Sling Blade.
Okay.
You know what? This don't have no problems. It's got gash in it.
Diesel.
Let's hear your best Sling Blade impression.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know.
You got any of them there mustard biscuits in there? I like mustard biscuits. So we
Whoa,
had some
hang
other
on.
products show up. We got some new carpet to go in the truck. Some lug nut covers from our boys over at Lifetime Nut Covers. RJ, he's a wild man. Oh, and we got this sweet new toolbox from Merit to go with my 12 valve. I told them I wanted a sweet toolbox. They said, shoot, we're going to send you something big enough that Ryan has a place to ride when you go on road trips. So,
Really?
yeah. So this new carpet, we're going to lay it out because
It needs to be cut.
it's all rolled up. We're trying to put carpet in something and it's been rolled up like this. It's not easy. Well, we'll see how Ed does it. You know, he's the professional here. Look at that. Pre-cut. That's our insulation. We've got some brand new black carpet to go in this boy. Pre-cut. Look at that.
Dang.
Shoot. Ed's gonna have to cut a hole in it for the shifter.
That's black bear hair.
Black bear hair
Yeah. Authentic.
from my cousin. This is something we can do. This is not only lug nut covers. I think I could be wrong. This has billet oil caps inside here too. Maybe. Yo. Oh, this ain't lug nut cover. That's what it is. Look at them boys. Because I think I actually have lug nut covers floating around here somewhere that we ordered for another project and they were wrong. These are gonna look, as Peg would say, sickety dope dope dope. Look at that. Dang, let's go put it on our other side. We'll get everything halfway installed and we'll let Ed finish it.
Bro.
That's like the new thing around here maybe. We just kind of do everything on one side,
And
halfway wire stuff, and then
and you leave the mess.
in the morning, somehow it's all done. Don't know how. We haven't figured that one out yet.
Oh boy.
But this, look at that. Dude, it's gonna look so good. And then when Chris Maynard, our polishing buddy, when he does the final polish on these wheels, I thought about getting all new wheels, but we want this thing to be classic. We want it to be as original as possible and keep the history and legacy of this truck alive. So, those are gonna look sick.
It's not working this time.
Hello?
This is brought to you by Crestwood Loan Advisors. You can reach us at 877.
Maybe they'll give me a loan on my Peterbilt.
Whoa.
Maybe they can advise
Give me a loan on my Hellcat.
on your Hellcat, Ryan's Hellcat. Yeah, Ryan's like, yeah, I got me a new Hellcat today. It was like $40K out the door, and my payment's like $1,600 a month.
And my interest is only
And his
2%.
interest is like 29.99% interest. Yes, I'll take it. Ryan, why is this all red on here? What's all the red?
Because that's how I know what it's focusing on.
Oh,
Leave it alone.
but I said
Dang, look how good those look. Those almost look brand new.
I know, but now we skipped the whole part.
Well, I did it for you. Just kind of like what you wanted.
Oh. Bam. What'd you do there, old son?
There's your door there.
Did you hit that door while you were at home working on your own projects?
I did.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
left that open. Oh no, I'm sorry. Dude. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, man.
Why are you laughing, Ryan?
Because
you're laughing at someone else's pain. What kind of man are you?
That's just kind of how I am sometimes.
Where's he going?
He's trying to walk it off.
He's trying to walk his head off? That's where it hurts, right? Usually you walk off a limp.
Oh,
Hopefully, is this thing picking up noise from the back?
no, not from the back. It picks it all up right here from
Oh, from the front?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ryan got the biggest pan known to man to accomplish the smallest job, and this thing's stuck. Probably never been off, honestly. Dang. Here. Which is a sawed off hammer. Is it moving? Nothing's happening.
It's on there.
Prying apparatus. This is ridiculous. What in the world, dude? Oh, there we go. Yeah, she owned it. Watch it not have any oil in it. Oh, she got some.
Dude, I
I
think
just made a mess all over my...
that's like clay or mud.
Shh. This is a weld-oiled machine, Ryan. Hush your mouth. Ed said he had some brake clean. There's like a few drops left. What a nice guy. Yeah, she's definitely a little low, so we're doing some maintenance. I did check all the kingpins and stuff like, oh, we're definitely gonna get these wheels repolished.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Nice.
Just some rags. Nice.
Right
It's
on.
all in there too.
Oh no. It's on the wheel.
Should have done this with the wheels off.
I was thinking that.
Oh yeah, why don't you open your mouth and say something then?
Because you don't listen to me.
I don't ever listen to Ryan. That's a lie. I always listen to your expertise. Yuck. You know what? A little mud never hurt a truck, especially in the bearings. This is what made men. When you didn't check your front hub oil and your wheel locked up going down the road. Now we got all these sissy boys. Chris is gonna see this and be like, man, I just polished them wheels, what the heck? Oh, it's so disgusting. Yeah, we got the Kubota liquid gasket sealant. We bought a bunch of stuff from a Kubota dealer that was closing up and got about 20 of these things. Now, this gasket is a gasket, so you don't need to put a bunch on there. I mean, just, you probably don't have to put any on there, but we're gonna put just a little bit. Just a little dabble do.
What was that?
Nothing? What are you talking about? This is actually some good stuff. How was I not paying attention? Dang it! We're just making a huge mess. Huge mess. this again. All right. Keep this oil at bay. Stays in there. Now, take some silicone, dab it on here. Like I said, very little. Stretch it, make it go as far as possible. Probably not needed because this is like a perfectly machined surface. Oh, it's trying to leak. Look at it. We're running out of clean spots on our rack. Now I get to clean up all this oil and silicone mess all over the chrome. There's definitely better ways to do this, not how I did it, so don't watch everything I do, that's for sure.
And what are they watching
I
for?
don't know. Alright, we got our cap on there, cleaned up our mess. Definitely recommend taking the wheel off to do this. I should have known. I know better, I should have done it. But we have a nice rubber plug, but we also have double-sided tape here. You stick to that. Now, these plugs have a little itty-bitty, teeny-weeny breather hole right in the middle, because you only fill these two about right here. You don't fill them all the way up. So stick that on there, and then at a later date, I'll just snap my fingers like that, and somehow there'll be oil in it. Probably has a lot to do with Ed. So, yeah, let's peel. This stuff off here, and it will reveal our nice polished stainless piece of metal that covers, maybe. Boom. I was like, bam, hit me out of nowhere. So rough installation, you guys get the idea and the gist of it. Maybe. I give up. Today's not been my day. I give up. It's meant to fit tight so it don't come out. And then these little box of bolts that are foamed actually have these really cool little covers. You kind of see that? And they actually snap into the head of the bolts here. You have to press them in there. But those go all the way around it, and it'll look really cool when it's done. What a mess. Look at this. I've made nothing but a mess. But that looks cool once it's cleaned up, right?
Yeah.
I've been out of this for too long. Ed's patiently standing behind Ryan trying to do something. Got them glasses on TV.
This kid says 3.
So we're back out here the following day. I had cleaned up my mess from last night. I promised him I'd be in here in the morning. Didn't follow through. So I'm going to make it up to him somehow. But a lot of stuff's going on. We've got Chris here from Mirror Finish polishing up this driver's side fuel tank. Trent has been trying to help Ed locate some wiring gremlins this truck has with the turn signals, because we have to have fully functioning turn signals, because we're going to be getting this thing into a DOT inspection here shortly to make sure it's 100% road ready. Now over here, Ed has got our lights all on here, and these are LEDs. They look really good. We've got some new lights going to be going in here. They're just not here yet. Jeremy over at 4 States is shipping those here. We should have them probably Monday or Tuesday. But you can see where we've got some wiring stuff going on. It's actually nice to have folks around here know how to do wiring, because it's usually, in the past, it's always been me. Definitely not Ryan.
No.
No. So, this is what's going on with the 359. A little bit of an update on everything that's been going on, from parts showing up, what we have going on in the future. Chris will be back here probably next week to work on buffing this paint out to see if we can make it shine a little bit and bring it back to life, hopefully. And then we'll work on the interior and seats and some fender mounts and other stuff that's coming here first of next week. It's all gonna be really cool. But I want to show you guys something right quick. So, our hybrid Peterbilt. As you guys know, not too long ago I mentioned that we bought the truck and acquired it, and it's still sitting here in the same spot in the shop, taking up space, and it's come to the point where we just need to move it or do something with it. A lot of people emailed me asking what prices were on it, and I shot prices a little high, but I'm to the point now I just want to get rid of it. So if anyone wants the truck complete, as you see it, hybrid, Scania engine, the whole 9 yards, ready to rip, well, not ready to rip, but complete, for someone that wants to take on a hybrid project, 70 grand. It sounds like a lot of money, but whenever this truck originally came to us, we did all this customization, paint and chrome and upgrades. We had around $40,000 in parts, another $25,000 in labor and paint, getting it to look like it does, from the shift fenders, which are like $5,000 unpainted with the mounts, and all the other goods. Now, if someone wants just the roller, no hybrid stuff inside, no engine, no generator, no batteries, no cooling packs, and no e-axles. You'll have the rear suspension still, but just no axle housings. But with the tires still, we're asking $40,000. So essentially 40 grand for a 379 roller. Just need to put the engine, transmission, and some rear axles in it. Now, if it comes down to the point where we need to help someone find some axles to go in it, we can try to work something out. So if anyone's interested in this thing, drop me an email, brucewilsonshop@gmail.com. And keep in mind, like, that Scania engine that's in there is like 40 grand new. And it's got maybe 10, 15 hours of runtime on it. And it's a full-blown generator engine, so something to think about. But I hope you guys enjoyed our update on the 359. It was a little all over the place. We're going to be doing a lot more next week with content, but we'll be at the AED Summit in in Dallas, Texas, with the Who Dig, because we just shipped that out today. Ryan, throw a clip in here. This thing leaving, going down the driveway, headed out to Texas. So I'll be there Monday, Tuesday, and be back Wednesday, and we'll be getting back to a normal spring of content here at the shop. But we'll be making some content while in Texas, so we'll see you later. Peace.